Last winter, I was at absolute rock bottom. My mum's medical bills were piling up, and my waitressing job barely covered the rent. I had one thing left of value: my dad's vintage 1954 Leica camera. It was the only thing I had to remember him by, but I didn't have a choice. It was either the camera or the electricity getting cut off. I walked into a small, dusty camera shop downtown, and the owner, a guy named Sully, could tell I'd been crying. He looked at the Leica, then at me, and offered me $2,000. It was way more than it was worth, but he just winked and said he knew a collector who'd pay top dollar. I took the cash, paid the bills, and cried the whole way home. 6 months later, things finally turned around. I landed a high-paying design gig, and the first thing I did was sprint back to that shop. I had the $2,000 in an envelope, ready to beg Sully to tell me who bought it, so I could try to buy it back. When I walked in, Sully didn't even let me speak. He reached under the counter and pulled out a worn leather case. It was my camera. He never sold it. He told me he'd been cleaning it for me until I was ready to come fetch it. He wouldn't even take a penny of interest. But here's the kicker. I found out that same week that Sully's shop was facing eviction because the building was being sold to a developer. I didn't just give him the $2,000. I started a local fundraiser that raised $15,000 in just 48 hours. Turns out, when you look out for someone in their darkest hour, the universe has a funny way of making sure you're never left in the dark yourself.